Hey guys, so I want to talk about the difference between UX and UI, okay? Nowadays, since user experience is becoming a trend, it's hot, and people are really recognizing its importance, you hear a lot, job descriptions mention this, companies, recruiters, they all say, oh yeah, we're looking for a UX UI person or someone who can do UX UI, and they group it into the same word, and they use the two terms interchangeably. Some admit to the fact that they don't know what the difference is, and they look to us user experience designers to explain it, which is good. Our job is to really educate people on the importance of UX. But a lot of people naively just use the term UX UI like it's one, okay? And right now I just want to talk a little bit about the difference between user experience and user interface. So the UX, the user experience, is the umbrella that encompasses all touch points that a user has or a person has with your business or your product. Okay? So that can mean, when they're using your app on the train, to when they go home and go onto your desktop version of it, to when they're watching a show maybe, and using a different, a tablet. Maybe they're on the phone talking to their friend and playing a game at the same time. It's everything, all interactions that a user or a customer has with your interfaces, your products. So UX is huge, and it encompasses everything. Okay, the UI or the user interface is just that. It's the interface. Okay, it's what people see. Someone said the interface is just the medium through which a user interacts with your product. Okay, that's what the design is. It's a medium. It's not the product itself, okay? It's not the service itself. It's just a way for that user to get through and use your service, okay? So clearly UI is important, but when people use the two terms interchangeably and say, yeah, we need a UX UI person, well, here's the thing. UI is part of UX, okay? Of course, user experience is a process. Like I said, it's an umbrella that encompasses a lot of different things. The most important thing as a user experience designer is to first and foremost understand the business, okay, what industry the business is and the needs, and the problem that business is trying to solve at a human level, okay? And once you understand that, then you go to the users, okay? So once you know what the business is trying to accomplish, you want to know who are the people that are going to be using this, or who's going to benefit from this service, okay? And that, involves everything from qualitative data and metrics to quantitative analysis, contextual inquiry, going out, spending time with these users, not just surveys or focus groups. That's more kind of marketing stuff. You want to get down to the nitty-gritty, understand how your user is, using this on a day-to-day basis. And once you understand that, then you can move towards the technology, and make decisions based on what frameworks you want to use, and really talk to developers and engineers about what the best option is for you going forward. Once you have, but you need to nail down the business and who your users are, or who they will be, and why they're going to be using it. So that, means answering questions like, what's going to prompt them to come to your app? Why are they coming here? When do they need it? When is it useful to them? When does it not matter? Are they going to be using it alone, with someone else? How are they going to be using it? And there's how do they think? Another big thing is people's mental models. So, for example, if you want to build an app that doesn't exist, that solves a problem that people have right now, because say it's a shipping company, okay, and right now they do everything manually, and it takes them way too long, and nothing's efficient, and they know that if they had a way to get things done quicker with the shipping, they could focus on more important things. So your job, or our job as UX designers, is to go in and actually spend a day or two with these people, from the moment they walk into the office to the moment they leave at night. When are they thinking about shipping? Why? What's prompting them to go to the label machine and start creating labels? What makes them worry about it? When are they stressed about it? What times a day? And all those kinds of things. Once you understand that and their mental model and how shipping fits into the rest of their business, then you can make informed design decisions and build a product that accomplishes their goals and needs and doesn't get in the way, but rather allows them to accomplish everything they want and need to get done. Basically, design should dissolve in human behavior, meaning people shouldn't even know that they're using something because they're accomplishing goals that your design is allowing them to do, but your design isn't getting in the way. Rather, it's taking a step back and saying, look, here's what you can do. I'm not even here. You just do your thing, and without you even knowing it, I'm allowing you to do that thing. So that's what it's all about, okay? And the UI comes in at the very later stages in the UX process. After you've understood the business, the goals, the problem that you're solving at a very high level, the people, then you can create something and design it. And then once you have a prototype, you test it, okay? You should never spend more than a couple weeks building something without getting some sort of feedback. Because if you do, you're wasting time. But you have a prototype, you can test it, and then it's constant loop, build, measure, learn, iterative feedback loop. And then, that once you have that down, then you really have understood UX, the importance of it, and where UI fits into the process. So, I hope you liked it. Thank you.